Hello, boys and girls in primary four again. This is Father Aidan who was speaking to you last week, and I want to take up where we left off last week in our talk about the sacraments that you're going to receive this year in the spring of 2021. We said last week that you had received baptism, that you became an adopted brother or sister of Jesus Christ into God's family, sharing his life. And the way we share his life is through other sacraments after we receive baptism. And the two that you're going to receive, in your own words, you would call them confession and Holy Communion. Now, the grown up words for them, for confession, we call it the sacrament of penance. And I want you to learn to spell that word, penance. And then for Holy Communion, we say that's the sacrament of the Eucharist. And the Eucharist is a difficult word. I'll ask your teacher now to put that word on the board for you, and you copy down those two words. Those are the grown-up words for the two sacraments that we're going to receive. When you were born into your own family. And then we say that you were born into God's family in the sacrament of baptism. And these two new sacraments are like you learning to talk with your father and mother and learning to walk. Then they grow up and they give you little chores and jobs to do about the school, about home as you grow older. And that's what the church does with you in the sacraments of penance and the sacrament of the Eucharist. And those are the two that you're going to receive in this coming year. So please remember now that we will call it penance and Eucharist as the two sacraments you're going to enjoy becoming grown-ups, if you like, in our church in the coming year. Your teacher will prepare you for penance, the sacrament of your first confession, and then when you know all the prayers of the Mass, and you will know them well with your teachers and learn them, we will then be able to allow you to share in the Mass fully by receiving the Eucharist in your first Holy Communion. Thank you, boys and girls.